Okay, no joke, I was working on my Dungeon Meshi final thoughts video when I switched on to Netflix to binge watch the show again. But the first thing to pop up after firing up the stream was the Baki vs Kengan Ashura ad card. Considering I was despairing at the thought of watching the crossover anime special illegally, which I do not condone by the way, officially that is, I was so happy for it to finally appear on my Netflix UK feed. Turns out I had to wait a couple days later than the guys over in America. Or my account was just bugging. I don't know, and I don't care. So yeah, that's why you have this video. And what do I think of this crossover special? A hot mess littered with, to be fair, decent fan service. Let's get down to what I mean by that. The story is kinda simple. Two underground fighting organizations that were somewhat aware of each other's presence in Japan, but their respective generation of fighters have never met one another until now. How convenient. Now they want to do a 3v3 best out of 3 series fight. Like many of you, I just want to see fighters from two of my favourite mixed martial arts universes clash one another. Does it make sense that they've met now of all times? No. Now, does it need to? Fuck no. You get to see Sorpan going into his ADHD bag, Ryan getting into his dickhead menace mode, Jack Hanma in his Luis Suarez bag, and other characters having their little moments as well. This special is a true letter to the fans. Well, some of you fans. I know the movie really riled up the power scaling community. Yes, the Bakiverse feats are far greater than the Kengan Universe feats, so it should have been a clean sweep for the former. But that's just not how crossover specials work. The narrative has to be in service of the two series involved. And also, this shit isn't even canon. The universes coexisting with one another kind of is, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. All you guys are losing your minds over stuff that doesn't even matter. Jack Hanma did not shrink from 8 foot to 6'4", or whatever his original height was before the limb lengthening surgery for this moment. Just chill out and take 5 or something. The vid will be over by the time you come back. Hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Doing so will keep you up to date with the channel's activities going forward. Now moving on. Yeah, despite what I said in my Baki vid, which was honestly a mistake in the script that I couldn't be asked to redo at the time, and still haunts me to this day, the animation quality is cheeks. The first fight had a sequence that was clearly used more than a few times. You know that pose Hanayama does as if he's preparing for a discus throw but with a closed fist? Yeah, that one. The second fight was fun but was also funny, and not in a good way. At the same time, I saw the trailer and I knew what I was in for going into it, so I'm not gonna critique something that everyone knows was bad. However, I do have one thing that might piss most of you guys off. This anime special would have looked so much better if it was done in 3D like the Kengan Ashura series. Yes, there has been a hateful boner among the anime community for CGI models in anime, but you are all gonna have to accept that it has definitely gotten better over the years. And I'm sorry, even if Studio Larks didn't step up their animation game for this movie, it would have still been a better display than what's been shown. At the same time, with Kengan Ashura delving more into the technical narrative in their fight choreography, there's simply no need for it when we just want to see fighters from two different universes bash heads together. And despite what I've just said about the anime special, it did not ruin my viewing experience, and I'll probably watch it again just because I like both series. So just for the record, both art styles are cheeks. Kengan's is better, sorry Baki fans and CGI haters. The best thing about both shows and this special is the sound design. The hits can sometimes sound visceral and the music can easily gaslight you into thinking you're about to witness an amazing set piece. The only aspect that gets 9 or 10 out of 10 in my books for both shows. And I was so happy that they picked a few tracks from both shows for this crossover special. And that's all I have for this vid. I'll come up with a longer vid next time. I was just really glad I got to see this and thought I'd share my thoughts on it. And even though it was mostly hot garbage, because I knew beforehand that it was going to be mostly hot garbage, I still thoroughly enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on the crossover special in the comment section below. And while you're here, please subscribe to the channel. I make videos about anime on a regular. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed one. See ya.